Last month, we asked women to share their ambitions for the new year, and hundreds of you weighed in. Today, I want to share those results with you and talk about some of the common ambitions that we all seem to share, as well as some of the stumbling blocks that could get in our way. Hey everyone, Emily here from Bossed Up. First, we asked you to share your ambitions for work in the new year. And 50% of you say that you're looking for a new job. 32% of you say you're considering an entirely different career field altogether. That's some scary stuff! On top of that, 30% of you wanted to launch your own business, and 21% of you want to grow a business you already own. It's clear that we're seeing an entrepreneurship boom amongst women, which is totally awesome, and I highly encourage. But what amazed me the most was that just as many of you are looking for a new job as those of you who are looking to grow or start your own business. Keep in mind, those two things are not mutually exclusive. I know a lot of you are side hustlers who are starting a business on the side, also something I highly recommend from personal experience. Either way, you've got a lot of good company with women who are ready to join forces with you along the way. Now, when it comes to your goals outside of the workplace, here are the top 3 that most women have added to their to-do list. 1, better manage your money. 2, get healthier. And 3, travel more. To me, this makes perfect sense. This is what being bossed up is really all about, crafting a happy, healthy, and sustainable career path. But that doesn't mean it's going to be easy. With all these big ambitions millennial women shared for 2016, I asked you to share what challenges you foresee that could possibly get in the way. I read through hundreds of responses, and there was a surprising amount of consistency around 3 core challenges. We're worried about not having enough courage, motivation, or focus. We know courage is important because fear can be paralyzing. We ask ourselves, can I be this fierce? The answer, by the way, is yes, but we'll get to that in a second. And then we talk about motivation. It's not like it's hard for us to get excited about setting new goals. This is New Year's resolution season after all. It's that we're worried we won't be able to have consistent motivation over time. A perfectly legitimate concern, because consistency without accountability is really freaking hard. And finally, focus. Good God, who the hell isn't bombarded by so many demands on our time and energy and resources throughout the course of the year? We're worried about not having enough time to devote to focusing on our big ambition, whatever it might be. How do we say no to all these people asking all of these things of us all the damn time? How do we draw those healthy boundaries that we need to really focus on our priorities? I wanted to share these concerns because I felt a huge sense of relief when I read through them, knowing that I'm not the only one who struggles with these things. Preempting our problems can be a really good thing. Why? Because it also enables us to figure out solutions before those challenges strike. Be prepared, like a good Girl Scout. So then in our survey, we asked this: what resources do you turn to when these challenges arise? Friends and family and faith were at the top of your list. Some of you even mentioned your colleagues and bosses at your current organizations, which I thought was pretty rad. 25% of you even said that your employers have money set aside to help you achieve your goals personally and professionally. It's just sitting there waiting for you to ask to use it. And then you all shouted out to some other rad resources online, which I happen to love also, like the Levo League, Career Contessa, The Muse, TED.com, and one of my favorite podcasts, Stuff Mom Never Told You. But I would be remiss if I didn't also point out that quite a few of you felt differently. When asked what resources you turn to when faced with these challenges, a surprising number of you said things like this: I don't have the time or money, so not sure where to turn. Don't really have anywhere to turn for help. Nowhere, really. I just kind of suck it up. And I currently don't have anyone or anywhere to turn to get assistance. These struck a chord with me because I distinctly remember feeling exactly like that at a time in my life not too long ago. I was 24 years old, feeling completely stuck in what I later realized was a super dysfunctional relationship, in a job I saw no future for myself in, living in a place that just left me feeling isolated and alone, and I just didn't know what the hell to do with myself. I didn't know what I wanted, and I definitely didn't know how to get it. So if you've ever felt this way, just know that you are not alone. And in retrospect, looking back on that time in my life, I was on the brink of changing everything. But it took being willing to reach out, be vulnerable, vulnerable with the people that I trusted, and ask for and accept the help I needed. Remembering that part of my life is what motivated me years later to start Bossed Up and to create Bossed Up Bootcamp, our flagship training for women navigating big life changes. And it has always been my intention to replicate and accelerate the change that I created in my own life for other women through Bossed Up Bootcamp. Which is why we don't just talk about work in that weekend, it's also about love and wellness and putting it all together. The reality is, we women want a lot out of 2016, but we don't need to go it alone. Here's what I want you to do for me today. If you've been feeling isolated or overwhelmed by everything you want to accomplish in 2016, reach out to a friend, a family member, a colleague, or even a professional today. Ask for a cup of coffee, ask to catch up over a phone call. Go ahead and write that email or send that text right now. And make time to ask for the help you need. Even if it's just in the form of a sounding board or a shoulder to cry on or someone to listen to you and talk through what it is that you want to achieve this year. That's one of the top 3 first steps to take if you're considering a career change, as I elaborated upon in last week's video, which you can watch right here. Even if you already have a strong squad of support in your life, take a moment today to reach out and encourage someone you think might need it. Go ahead and tag them in the comments below, or forward this video on to a girlfriend you think could use it. And of course, if you're looking to add to your community of courage and meet a bunch of badass women who are crafting kick-ass careers, apply now to join us at Bossed Up Bootcamp, our weekend-long retreat for women navigating career transition. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments below and subscribe now so we can keep this conversation going. In the meantime, keep in touch and keep bossin'.